Okay, I've forgotten a couple things here. I'm not going to do these long introductions. It kind of sucks on these videos. I hate it. But anyway, there's a couple things I want to go over before I go over the body armor and safety gear of what you should wear. One thing I forgot was the Shory battery. It's very light. A lot of people have had problems with them, and this is what I found. The charging port is here, and if you put the battery the way the terminals show it, installing with the way it's set up, water will get into this charging port and it'll short it out. It happened to me a couple times before I realized I could swap the terminals, put it in this way, and I've had no problems with the battery going on. This battery's going on 4 years, the Shory battery, and it's so light it's like it's empty. It's like there's nothing in it. It's unbelievable, and it's very powerful. It never fails on startup. So that's that. Now back to the old guys wanting to ride and you're worried about getting injured or your bones are brittle. Well, let's see here. We'll start off with knee guards. Okay, if you got weak knees or your knees have been injured, here's a knee brace. Really nice. There's all sorts of different models out there. They really do a good job if it's needed. So that's one. The second one is this one here. It's a pretty nice knee brace. Let me turn it around here. And it's okay, but it's better for cold weather riding because see all the Velcro in the back? It kind of, your legs will retain the heat. The knee brace, the knee guards I'm using right now, knee protection, are these. And I like them a lot. They're light and they do the job. Falling on them and you can see marks from hitting the ground, and they work good. I'm happy with them. The next thing is, before you put your riding pants on, you put on safety underwear, padded underwear. There's several different models of this, or different types of padding, and I use them all. It's how I feel. I just put a set on that I like, that are clean. The other major body armor you really need to have is this. It's a jacket. Goes on underneath your jersey, and there's the back, there's the shoulder pads right here, elbow pads right here. Really nice protection. Get them large, get the sizes larger than you think, and they get beat up, they get torn up. You're using them, especially if you ride close behind other riders, tailgating. You're going to get hit with rocks, and these give you good protection, especially on the chest here. Very good protection. They're a lifesaver, so you have to have them. You have to have this. You have to have it. If you go without, you're putting yourself in harm's way, no doubt about it. The next big item is the best helmet. This is a 6D. That's made to disperse the shock when you hit the ground, so you don't get knocked dizzy or knocked out, or brain injury, I guess. I can tell you I've hit the ground real hard on my head. That's probably the way I am. And was able to sit for a moment, get up and ride off, and finish the day riding. So there's a lot to say about these helmets. I think they've all come up with this new shock dispersion to help you not get knocked out. I highly recommend getting a decent helmet. Don't get a cheap helmet. It's a big mistake. Then when it comes to riding gloves, you want riding gloves that are a good fit. You don't want the thumbs too long. You don't want the fingers sticking out too far, because you got to be able to grab the brakes, and you don't want to have to fumble to grab a brake in a millisecond so you stop from crashing. So you go to the shop, you find the gloves that fit, and you buy them. You don't go back online and buy them like some riders do. That's really a shitty move. It ain't right. If the shop supplies them, you buy them from them. Here's the ones I use the most, the MSR D30. They fit really good. These are all beat up, but they really fit good. They're long lasting. And I have several pairs. I have some Fox also. Really good. When it comes to riding pants, I have several pairs, and they're all good. You want them with pockets because you're running dual sport rides, turkey runs, and remember, wherever you go, here's the pants. Here's one set of nice pants, Climb, and I have Fox. I have all different kinds. High quality pair of riding boots is a must that fit well. And here's CD's. Been through 3 pairs of these over the years now, since I started riding again. There's some other great manufacturers out there. You want them light, you don't want them heavy. There's some other boots I've used. And you want them flexible, so you can walk in them a little bit. And they're great. You got to have them for safety. Your lower extremities, of course. So many rocks and all that you can hit. And stumps and things like that in the tall grass. When you get your bike and you go to an organized ride like the Ammonoosuc run in New Hampshire and Vermont, there's all different categories, groups of riders that have all different riding experience, and you can hook up with guys that are at your pace and you can have a blast. And there's always a way out. If you think you're getting in too deep, you can get out. The dual sport rides are awesome. There's some BDR, these back road discovery routes. There's so much going on. So if you're an old guy, you want to get out of the doldrums of getting old. And remember, we have it was 12 years left. Now it must be 11. So you better get out and do it, because the politicians say we're all going to die. Or the world's going to end or some bullshit. Anyway, get out there and do it. Get off the couch. Buy up this stuff. You're an old guy working your whole life. You can really live with these new modern bikes, and you don't have to do anything to them taking them off the showroom floor. They're just perfect. Go into a KTM shop, take a look, and you'll be amazed. And also KTM is the same as Husky back in the day, the Husqvarnas. And, make your choice. Listen to what they have to say, the experienced riders that are in the shops, like at Motorbikes Plus. And do it. Pull the trigger. Buy the equipment. Buy all the stuff. And this spring, get out and ride. Just get out and do it. You won't regret it. I guarantee it. And hope to see you out there on the trail. Bye.